Hey guys, Mo here. So we've done last in previous video we've done section 12. So today we'll be getting into section 13, third underworld. So Kui. Yeah, I definitely butchered that. So this time, oh wow, there's a lot of subsections here. Okay. So, yep, enough rambling. Let's just get started. Oh, never mind, I lied. Let me just get rid of a bit of my, what was it? Professions? Yeah. Alright, we're back. Okay. Now that that was settled. Okay, let's get started. I heard you're heading to Medstitland. I have some experience with the journey to the 7th stratum. Would you mind if I came along as your guide? Of course. I agree. We won't have anything to fear as long as you're there with us, Tepeu. Hey, new line working alright? Can you guys hear me? Yep, loud and clear, Munir. Miklan's magnetic field is pretty strong. In fact, every stratum has its own atmospheric density, magical energy concentration, and background radiation levels. Luckily, over the past few days, Professor figured out a way for our comms to actually adjust their signal to suit the environment. That's nice. We still won't be able to contact each other while we're in the underworld, since its levels seem to be similar to singularities in certain ways, but otherwise we should be good to go. Then we should be able to communicate while you're in the 7th stratum. That's great. We'll support you as best we can from here. What is happening? You're leaving too, Lady Nito? Aw man, we're gonna miss you. But I guess you've gotta go since it's the 7th stratum. I mean, the 8th stratum's Kamaza's hideout. If he shows up again, it's gonna be up to you to defeat him. Take care of Big Bro Minami and Big Sis Smash for us. Of course, that poor excuse for Necromancer is no match for me. And once we conclude our business in Medstitland, we'll return to your city. You'll be ashamed to let this new fame go to waste. Well, someone's happy. So when I get back, we're going to hold the Nito Chris Cup we talked about last night. What? It's gonna be that, what was it? The summer event, that racing summer event. And Nito Chris Pass with was it? Oh, Scheherazade, yeah. Woo! Can't believe we're gonna have another Soccer ceremony. Nothing can stop us now. Oh, cup, duh. Of course it's a soccer tournament. I'm an idiot. Nito Chris Cup, damn. A soccer tournament named after her. I only beat Kamazos because it was essentially a bad matchup for him. I had a number of advantages going on. Yeah. But if we were to run into Tlaloc, the rain god again, I don't think I could defeat her as I am now. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. I went out to look at the shops first thing in the morning and I lost track of time. And they were even out of the thing I was looking for. just goes to show that you should prep for an adventure ahead of time. Not to worry, Kukulkan. I have everything we'll need for camping out. We're all good to go. I've been guiding Minami and Mash since the first stratum after all. Then I guess I just need to come along for the ride. Good job, Tepu. Of course I'll do the best I can, but why do you sound so happy about this? Because you've never been proud of any of your accomplishments before. This proves you've gotten better at asserting yourself and showing us when you're serious. I don't know that I agree with that. You two wouldn't either, would you? When you adjust your glasses, I can tell you mean business. Me too. You may not realize this yourself, since you're such a naturally gentle soul. But you clearly feel a great deal of responsibility for the jobs you accept and results you produce. I see. Well, the thing with my glasses wasn't really meant to convey my emotions. I made these myself. They help me avoid looking upon things I shouldn't. Still, hearing what you both had to say just now was wonderful. I hope I can remember this moment perfectly forever. Okay, we should probably get going. It should take us about 2 days to reach the 7th stratum from here. We should be pretty safe with this lineup, but make sure you all stay sharp on the road anyway. Yeah, we got Kukulkan, we're good. Damn! What just happened? Found them. Killed the... Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe that's some Aztec word, maybe? Found them. Killed the... Oh jeez. We're already in trouble. What the hell are they thinking? Are they trying to burn down the whole jungle? I guess this means we've entered the territory, the 5th stratum. Even so, can't believe they tried to blast us with fire before we even got close to them. Do they just not care about the jungle or the animals that live in it? Huh, I think I just understood a little. That was weird. You too, Master? Oh, okay. I thought I made out some of what they were saying just now as well. We all may have woken up at the same time, but the Okilomi's language and how they exchange information must be changing rapidly. It's incredible how quickly they adapt, especially without the Mala's protection. There's no time to be scoping things out. See that guy? He's the leader around here. Captain of their squad. We'll best take him out right now, or he's gonna be a thorn in our side for who knows how long. Alright, you guys better turn that machine gun into scrap metal and pawn it off on Koyanskaya. Oh yeah, Koyanskaya is not with us, huh? Alright, so we're against Berserker, Archer, and Saber. I'm gonna bring Mashu. Maybe Archer. You know what? I'm gonna bring Nito Chris anyway, because why not? Let's try to stay story canon as possible. Yeah, let's go with this. Since herbs could use Proto Merlin. Never a bad idea to bring, you know, craft essence with a lot of crit stars. I mean, why not? And then last one, I'm gonna bring an archer. I bring Gil or someone else. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna bring not Suzuka. Tomoe goes in. Yeah, let's go. Portable radiator. Flick burn. Oh, do not like that. What the heck just happened? What was that? What was it? Burn. Her. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Damn. Hey, got a big guy now. Scorpio, one-man army, increase MP resistance, decrease HP for all enemies except target when attacking. Okay. Oh, nice. We got all of her arts. Let's go full art. Okay, I did not expect instant death to actually activate there. That's 8% more. Wow. Oh, okay, never mind then. We got everything. Are you serious? Please tell me it's one left. Okay, nice. Oh, I just noticed that voice lines subtitle. So that was what she was saying this whole time. go.
屍の鏡、暗黒の剣、扉となる恐怖の心、暗空ねぶた受戦。
Let's go. Oh my god.
私のしもべになりますか。ではミイラから下積みですね。
How many of that? 25. I see there are cornfields around here too. Of course, corn is considered the flesh of the gods. What? It's been modified to grow anywhere and everywhere in Miklan. It's also one of the Dano's primary source of energy, second only to the sun. Whoa! That's a big ass corn. As luck would have it, we have an excellent harvest today. Tomorrow, we will be entering the 6th stratum, the 3rd underworld. While I'm accustomed to it, the rest of you will be seeing the galactic sand dunes for the first time. Galactic sand dunes? So tonight, I want you all to get plenty of nutrients and rest up for the trek across them. I also have some sauce Baker was kind enough to prepare for us on the storm border. Huh? You putting that black water on our holy corn? It looks kind of evil to me. What is it exactly? Black water. Ah. It's called soy sauce. If you brush it over corn before cooking it, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen anyone putting soy sauce on corn. Is that even a thing? Is that actually a thing? Well, see the result for yourselves. Yay, it's roasted corn! Roasted corn? Huh? Damn, Kuku-kan, it's like it's like she's seeing something blasphemous right in front of her right now. Huh? Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, we're all the way there now. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think Kuku can just eat more corn in one sitting than most people could in their whole lives. It looks like Kuku-kan, the king of this Lostbelt, is now just a roasted corn eating machine. Oh my god. Damn, she is obsessed. Kuku-kan, maybe that's enough. You'll give yourself a terrible stomachache if you overeat. Then again, she's eaten 10 times her body mass in corn already, so maybe there's no sense worrying. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. All good here. CPU, another helping. I've been missing out on this tasty treat for 100,000 years, so I've got to make up for lost time, yes! Man, proper human history is just downright devious. You're recklessly crazy. Why would you invent something that makes corn taste this good? Do you want the whole world supply devoured? Well, I won't let that happen. I'm a god, you know. If it ever looks like we're about to run out of corn for good, I'll do everything in my power to make sure we don't. Oh my god. Damn, look at her. Damn. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna just see her like eating until the next morning. Ah, so this is culture shock. Terrifying. It seems we have a new possible cause of extinction on our hands. Yeah, we're gonna run out of corns real fast, and Maybe we don't have to do anything about this Lostbelt. It's gonna... I'll look after Kukulkan, so don't worry about her. Enjoy your after dinner chat. Danos never really cultivated much in the way of culinary techniques, so I guess this is all very new and exciting for her. I'm glad the roast corn made her so happy though. I expected she'll like it since she's human like us, but it's good to get confirmation. You know, Da Vinci, it may be a little late to be asking this, but if Kukulkan is this Lostbelt's god, why does she look like a human and not like a Danos? Good question. Good question. I don't blame you for wondering. Whenever humans imagine beings superior to themselves, they usually think of giants or beastmen. Their tendency is to mix the familiar human form with characteristics no ordinary human could possess. By that standard, you expect Kukulkan to look a lot more like a Danos than a human. Hear me, evil roastcorn! Your days are numbered. I swear not to rest until every last kernel of you is in my belly. Oh yeah, damn, she is not stopping. Are we sure she's not actually a dinosaur? Don't have it right. I understand how you feel, but that's not nice to say. Okay, I was hoping to get a little more information first, but this seems like a good opportunity to move up our schedule and hold an emergency briefing. Oh, glasses on. It's gonna be kind of heavy for an after dinner conversation though, so be ready for that. Alright, I'm not gonna keep you waiting any longer. I'm sure you've been wondering about the origins of Mesoamerica in the Magecraft world. Ooh, lore time, let's go. And why the 7th Lostbelt turned out the way it did. We should have discussed that at the start, so on behalf of Chaldea, I'm sorry it took this long to get to it. But while we maybe took the scenic route to get to it, the time has finally arrived. Are you ready, everyone? Are you ready, Minami? Then let's get this episode of Da Vinci's Mythology Corner started. First off, Minami. I believe Mash already told you about proper human history's Chichen Itza and the relationship between Maya and Aztec mythology, right? Do you remember what she said? Yes. The Mayan stuff came first, followed by the Aztec. Very broad strokes, but since we're discussing the Lostbelt, I guess a basic understanding will do for now. Then, taking all that into consideration, let's go over our journey so far. Ooh, blackboard. Or not. We originally infiltrated the 7th Lostbelt in South America to finally settle the score with the foreign god. But after breaching the storm wall, instead of the South American continent we expected to see, we found Pangaea. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. We found Pangaea, the massive supercontinent that once contained all Earth's landmass. Immediately after, the ground split open, revealing what I can only describe as a light we don't yet understand. Pretty sure that's Kukulkan, but I guess we still don't know yet at this point in the story. The ground split open. That light struck the storm border, sending it crashing down into this underground world known as Mictlan. And as you would expect from its name, Mictlan strongly reflects the characteristics of Central America rather than South America. Yeah, that is the case now. Like, it's South American Lostbelt, but we're actually in Central America, so it's kind of funny. That's most likely because this Lostbelt's roots, that is, the basic idea underpinning it, comes from Central America in proper human history. Okay, that makes sense. So it would be more accurate to refer to this world as the Central American Lost Belt rather the South American Lost Belt. Yes, I literally was just saying that. True, but its surface coordinates are still in South America, so let's just stick with South American Lost Belt. Also makes sense, I guess, if that is the case. Now, here's my observation. Let's dig a little deeper into Central American mythology. In addition to being closely tied to the natural world, Central American mythology also tried to focus on an astronomical perspective. They took a great interest in outer space. In fact, there are still lots of depictions of rockets pointed towards the sky that remain in Mesoamerican murals and relics today. Why is that? The Mishcraft world has a theory. They think the Mayan civilization's interest in outer space may have started with a figure who already knew plenty about it. As in an alien? Yep. It came from I don't know if that's a typo because the it here has a capital I. Yep. It came from outer space, but it wasn't the kind of creature you're probably imagining. 66 million years ago, during the fifth of the Big Five extinction events, an enormous meteorite crashed into the Yucatan Peninsula in Central America. The resulting shockwave is believed to have become a massive heatwave which covered the entire planet, effectively ending the dinosaurs' time as Earth's dominant life forms. I understand dinos are different from dinosaurs, but I've also been told their bodies are equally strong and durable. So if this event wiped out the dinosaurs and changed the entire ecosystem, it must have been quite a disaster. Yep. The earthquake created by the meteorite's impact exceeded a magnitude of 11, and the resulting tsunamis were easily over 300 meters tall. Whew. Recently, some people have come to believe that another meteorite landed in West Africa at around the same time. Wait, so like that's probably 2 meteorite crash? Oh, sucks to be in that time. West Africa. But either way, there's no question about the impact on the Yucatan Peninsula. There's just too much evidence of it. There's the 160 kilometer crater along the peninsula. 160 kilometers. Iridium, a rare metal, was discovered there too. Oh, maybe from the meteor? And above all, the enormous underground cave-in that was clearly formed by a meteorite impact. You see, there are lots of springs called cenotes. Cenotes? I'm gonna go with cenotes for now, because I have no idea. Called cenotes in the Yucatan Peninsula. They're essentially very deep pits with groundwater bubbling up at their bottom, which made them crucial sources of water. Deep pits with groundwater bubbling up at their bottom. And one of the reasons these cenotes formed in the first place was a result of the changes the meteorite impact had on the bedrock, which explains why so many of the cenotes are connected to each other underground like a giant ant colony. See, This means there must have been a massive underground world running beneath the Yucatan Peninsula as far back as 66 million years ago. Whoa, what? Massive underground world running beneath the peninsula. It is like, what, Journey to the Center of the Earth? Or the Monsterverse? For the people living there at the time, the underworld of Xibalba from Maya mythology was very real. Over time, this underworld myth was brought into Aztec mythology as well, where it was reborn as Mictlan. So Xibalba is from Mayan mythology, and then kinda renamed into Mictlan in Aztec mythology. Okay, now I understand. And the Mistcraft world believes that the primal fear the locals had of Mictlan wasn't a product of legend, but because the very real fear was inscribed upon their DNA. Ooh. So like instinct? What? Inscribed on their DNA? So they weren't normal humans? No, they were perfectly normal except for one additional factor. The Yucatan Peninsula meteorite was absolutely chock full of resources. And I don't just mean the kind of rare metals that are nearly impossible to find on Earth. I mean matter or even life forms that didn't exist on Earth at all. What I'm saying is, aliens arrived on the same meteorite that hit the Yucatan Peninsula. Yeah, this is what I've heard about the Aztec gods. They basically came together with the meteor. I guess this was a spoiler I came across a long time ago. You're kidding me. I know it's hard to believe, but it's the only explanation that makes sense. At any rate, the meteorite came with intelligent life from another planet. We don't know whether they use life on Earth as host bodies like parasites, or if they we don't know whether they use life on Earth as host bodies like parasites, or if they outright fuse with them. Either way, this intelligent life arriving on Earth resulted in the rapid rebirth and development of advanced life on the planet. I think it's probably the host thingy, because I'm pretty sure it was mentioned that it was mentioned in Quetzalcoatl's profile as well, right? That she basically like switched like host bodies during her time, and her current appearance as we know it, the blonde woman, is just one of the vessels she used before. What's more, it did so in ways beings like ourselves who reproduce sexually could never duplicate. These extraterrestrials had to multiply quickly over a large area and without pause so they could cover all of Earth. And the best way they could do that was via the natural world's most abundant form of life, plants. This means the beings which arrived with the meteorite weren't conscious beings, but fungi with the ability to store and convey information. Oh, fungi. So they were very much kind of just okay. They're just microorganism kind of, and then they just over time they just evolve, I guess. They parasitize earth plants and help them to develop their seeds. Once humans came around, they were revered as the incarnations of nature itself. Yeah, that makes sense. Those are the roots of all Mesoamerican gods. They were attached to just about anything and lend them their power. At times, they probably appeared as natural forces themselves. Sometimes, I bet they use animals as their host bodies. Other times, I wouldn't be surprised if they use humans. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Quetzalcoatl was about. Yeah, that would make sense, because if they're just attaching themselves to literally anything, yeah, they can appear as. So it would make sense, like each of those gods, like usually like these mythological gods, they usually like a god of like wind or fire or the sun. So it would make sense they're a god of a lot of things, because they're basically using different hosts. In time, the people would eventually form the Mayan civilization. In time, the people would eventually form the Mayan civilization were born. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Got confused there. In time, the people who would eventually form the Mayan civilization were born. Those who were most compatible with the fungi became priests, kings, and sometimes gods. Yeah. So basically, in the Magecraft world, it's believed that it was these fungi which gave the Mayan people their visions of outer space, the fungi's homeworld. So these aliens, these visitors attached to the meteorite from 66 million years ago, were the origin of the civilization's gods. So Aztec gods are basically parasitic fungi aliens from outer space, and Greek gods are basically machine spaceships from outer space. Huh, what does that remind me of? Quetzalcoatl. Da Vinci, when you say fungi, are you talking about the mushrooms we know today? Well, recently there have been theories that all fungi on Earth not only share a common... Wait, what? All fungi on Earth not only share a common language... What do you mean common language? But that they also communicate through their own underground network, a topic for another time. Okay. In retrospect, calling them fungi may have been misleading. They more closely resemble the roots of a plant than anything else. Imagine microscopic life forms that operate entirely via nerve tissue, and you have the right idea. I would guess they look a lot like living filaments. Anyway, well, these fungi or plant roots, or whatever you want to call them, were able to store and convey information. They weren't these fungi or plant roots or whatever you want to call them were able to store and convey information. They weren't able to achieve conscious intelligence on their own. It may sound bad, but but in many ways they were like a virus that needs a host body to survive. I think that by attaching to a host, these beings were able to advance that host species and secure a livable biosphere. A carrier of the gods. I've heard there's a family in the Mages Association who's been watching over mystic fungi from the Age of Gods for generations. Is it the same kind of thing? What? I don't know if this is a reference to something else. I don't know. Mystic fungi from the Age of Gods. Oh. Yep. The origins may be different, but the carriers of the gods follow the same logic. Oh, so carriers of the gods is an actual term. Okay. I thought she just came up with it. Okay, so it's a thing here in the Nasu verse, I guess. The result is humans infected with divine blood who can manifest mystics from the Age of Gods here in modern times. Damn. It doesn't get much rarer than that. In Aztec mythology, Quetzalcoatl and Tezcatlipoca often appeared as humans despite being gods. But if Quetzalcoatl was actually god filaments using the king of that age as its host body, then it all makes sense. First, these aliens attach themselves to plants, which cause plant life to flourish. This resulted in Central and South America's massive jungles and rainforests. Oh, that makes sense too. They then used the plant roots spread out underground as a nervous system to cultivate all around the world. Oh my god, it's a lot. Over time, they noticed the emergence of humans, Earth prime species, and oversaw the end of the Age of Gods. When these beings' own time ran out and they accepted they would never return to their home in outer space, they decided to entrust their hopes and dreams to their children inhabiting the Earth's surface, humans. And that is the story behind the Mayan and Aztec civilizations. Their mythology still remembers Earth's Big Five extinction events, yet doesn't portray them in a negative light. It's a mythology focused on the rebirth of species, filled with the will to overcome even the worst world-ending disaster. So they accepted extinction and worked to overcome it. Kukulkan is asleep now, so I've overheard your discussion. Finally. If I understand you correctly, Da Vinci, you're saying that human history diverged based on the species. These extraterrestrials chose to carry on their wish to return their home. In proper human history, they chose humans, and in this South American Lostbelt, they chose Danos, us. Does that mean this Lostbelt began after the mass extinction event 66 million years ago? If so, this Lostbelt would have the longest history of any of them by far. Yeah. Lostbelt 5 and 6, the point of change was 14,000 years ago during the attack on Titan. During Sephar's attack on Earth. So that was 14,000 years ago, and this is 66 million years ago. It's a lot. And yet, there's little progress apparently. No, for that matter, it would mean this Lostbelt's prime species has been developing for even longer than proper human history. Hold on a second. This Lostbelt's prime species has been developing for even longer than proper human history? So technically, when does proper human history start. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all correct. But there's still a lot we don't know. It's safe to say the meteorite that crashed on the Yucatan Peninsula marked the point where this lost belt began. But I can't see what happened after that. Why does Kukulkan look human instead of like a Dainos? Why did this lost belt's god Filaments choose to parasitize Dainos and not humans? The dinosaurs would have also been wiped out during the fifth big extinction event. So if the Filaments were going to choose any species to parasitize, surely they would have chosen mammals, the dominant form of life, just like they did in proper human history. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure I've at least got the broad strokes right. I probably could have inferred a little more if Holmes were here, but this is the best I can do on my own. Holmes! R.I.P. Holmes. I see. So you need more information to make additional inferences. Why don't we try looking at it from a different angle? We may not know why the god Filaments chose the Dainos. But do we know the basis for our being chosen? Oh sure, that much is pretty clear. Before I go on, I would like to just go over some facts. Minami. Based on the information we've gathered so far, what can you say about the Dainos? Yeah, they're basically dinosaurs but with feathers, right? At least that's what the difference. Their skin has a unique characteristic. Whoa, you notice? Impressive. Yeah, they have feathers. Okay, now let's go over the rest of the answer. They of course have the same musculature as dinosaurs. They can camouflage themselves like chameleons. They can communicate telepathically. They're all herbivores despite the diversity in their species, and they can nullify physical impacts using biowaves. It should be impossible for those traits to have evolved on Earth organically, their high intelligence in particular. I don't mean that it's impossible for them to be smart, I mean that most herbivores simply wouldn't be capable of it. It's just not feasible that, at their size, Dainos would be able to obtain the required nutrients for survival on a herbivorous diet alone. Which means the Dainos must be replenishing the energy they need via different means. The teachings of the sun. They're able to live on water and sunlight alone. Oh, you mean the Dainos are... Wait, water and sunlight. Herbivore. Wait, so they're like plants. Yep, they're conducting photosynthesis all the time, thanks to the god Filament's evolutionary help. Wow, so they're just... This Lostbelt's prime species, the Dainos, are a hybrid of both flora and fauna. They've been this world's dominant form of life for 66 million years. They're way more advanced than humanoids like us. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I had no idea we were such incredible creatures. Okay, Flex. You sure are. You all probably don't think anything of it. But you Dainos are actually the perfect intelligent life form. Every last one of you is strong, and you don't have to compete with each other for resources to survive. In a way, you're just like the vision Kashtaria had for an ideal humanity, a species whose members would never need to fight among themselves. I'm glad it was the dinos who were the ideal species, the ideal prime species. Yes, Kastaria's goal wasn't a pipe dream after all. The ideal species he hoped to see exists right here. And the fact that they're all so kind like Tepeu makes me so happy. That being said, even though I can make an educated guess about the meteorite hitting the Yucatan Peninsula being the branching point for the South American Lostbelt, I still have no idea why it ended up with this unusual structure. The only way we're going to find out is by going to this observatory. But first, we've got to get through the next checkpoint, the third underworld. Then again, this time we've got Nitocris, Da Vinci, and the ridiculously overpowered dinosaur gods snoozing away over there. Overpowered dinosaur god. So I'm sure we can handle anything this place throws at us. Bring it on, I say. Da Vinci's guesses are mostly correct. Oh, is this actually Kuku Khan secretly listening? Oh yeah, definitely. We did fall from outer space. We did end up stranded on this planet. In your world of proper human history, we are the ones who instigated the fifth mass We are the ones who instigated the fifth mass extinction event 66 million years ago. But this is a Lostbelt. In this world, thanks to a tiny deviation in its path, the meteorite that devastated the Earth arrived 250 million years sooner. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We knew about it because that was Kuku Khan monologuing last time as well. So yeah, so Da Vinci's guess is right about the meteorite, but she doesn't know the fact that the meteorite actually arrived way sooner thanks to a tiny deviation in its path. And that is where our worlds parted ways. It is also where the Mictlan you see here began. For 234 million years, we used our roots to keep the supercontinent together. Oh. But then, 66 million years ago, this planet faced its third extinction level event, which is... In proper human history, this is where the old world ended and the new Cenozoic era began. Instead of waiting for humans like you to appear later, we chose them to carry on. We chose the prehistoric children who continued to survive so valiantly on this planet, just like those of you who would be born later. So basically, two things. The meteorite arrived way earlier, and they just decided to instead of choosing the humans later, they decided to stick with the dinosaurs. Damn, I woke up too early. Oh, you woke up? What a coincidence, so did I. Since I'm up anyway, I decided to give Habitroid a break and keep watch for her. I was just admiring Mictlan's night sky. Go get some more sleep. I've got lookout stuff covered, yes? You're not going to go back to sleep? Then would you like something to drink? You need to stay hydrated, right? Oh, you want to know how we're seeing stars even so deep underground? Oh my god, I didn't even consider that. Oh my god, I just realized that. How? Well, unfortunately, Miklan's night sky isn't actually a window into outer space. It just looks like one. The stars we're seeing are just the mala using phosphorescence to imitate what the real night sky of so long ago looked like. The only real celestial body here is the sun. And even that's technically a fake since it's actually a really tiny artificial recreation of the real thing. You know, I might just have been imagining things, but... Yes? Oh. Were you only pretending to be asleep earlier, Kuku-kan? Wow, you saw right through me. I didn't think it was really my place to speak up there, so I figured pretending to be asleep would be the best way to not interfere. I mean, the whole conversation would have come to a screeching halt if they asked me to weigh in, you know? Yeah. Like literally. Like if Kuku-kan joined the conversation, like yeah, like she should have all the answer. What do you think, Kuku-kan? How did Mikla end up like this? I wouldn't have known what to do if you asked me those kinds of questions. If you had asked, I would have had to answer. And since I can't lie, well, I decided to pretend to be asleep and wait until the storm passed. I see. So you have some secrets then? Oh, but you kept something from Da Vinci too, didn't you? There was a moment you could have pointed out she was wrong, but you chose not to say anything. Why is that? You already know whose dream it was you saw. You already know whose dream it was you saw when you were back in Chichen Itza, don't you? Is it because you didn't want to interrupt? Or is it because you realized I was only faking being asleep? And you knew instinctively that if you spilled the beans, I would kill you? I didn't even notice the contradiction. Hehe. The fact that you thought to even say that proves you did know. I don't know why you decided to keep quiet, but I'm kind of glad you did. Thank you. Anyway, that's enough joking around. You guessed right. That dream you saw came from the Mala, the god filaments rooted here in Miklan. I don't know how you ended up harmonizing with Miklan so well, but you didn't do anything wrong. So there's nothing wrong with telling everyone what you saw and discussing it with them. But there's a pretty good chance that doing so would expose certain someone's thoughtless misdeeds. Oh? What do you mean by that? But I guess she will have no one to blame but herself for that. That's all well and good, but honestly, I don't remember what I saw. Huh? You mean you forget what you dream almost as soon as you wake up? Are humans just like that? Oh man, now that I think about it, I'm the same way. I thought I was the only one who was so forgetful. Okay, why does she look like a human here? Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight again. Oh, just chalk all this up to a dream and forget it when you wake up. I mean, don't worry about anything. I'll be keeping watch all night. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be... she was supposed to be the lookout. She's not supposed to go back to sleep. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can't fall back asleep.